Hey free-to-play gang, welcome back to another video. Damn it, I thought they were going to release this preview video yesterday and that's why I didn't have a video for you guys. But anyway, let's just go on with this preview video. So I'm just going to run it one time for those of you who have not yet watched this. And then afterwards, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the stuff that they have mentioned in this preview video.
There is a wild animal in the zoo. It wears a muzzle and tries every day to please the visitors. But it knows if it bares its fangs even once, it would immediately be put down. He's not human! He's a monster!
He's not a monster. He's an Esper.
Is this person the vicious criminal you all want to punish?
I'm your only hope of getting better. You don't have to wait too long now, Emma.
If this continues, he might turn into a real monster. I will stop him before it's too late.
Sometimes the calm sea needs a few waves. Get out of my way.
Those who covered artifacts die here.
Kill me. Please.
Alright, so that was a preview video. Let's talk about what we have seen over here. Now, obviously, the first thing that we notice, and I think a lot of you guys also know is coming, is Valeria Quetzalcoatl, a flow-type fighter who I believe is going to be very meaningful for the new Celestial Anomaly third phase. But something that we didn't consider is a new Esper aside from her. No one saw this coming, right? So this is a Wind 4-star fighter, a Lowland Pazuzu. I believe this is from the same mythology as Quetzalcoatl, I think. But yeah, very interesting stuff. But one thing to take note of is this Esper here is not actually the same Esper that they are mentioning in the story. So if you zoom back a little bit, this Esper here, he has spikes on his body. This is not a Lowland. And just another quick footage over here, you notice that he also has some spikes on his body. So this is actually not a Lowland. And in fact, who this Esper is, let me show you real quick. And take a look at this. This is the Esper that is actually showcased in the preview video. And you can of course find it in Meet the Dislyte Team episode 3 at around 7.5 minutes. At first glance, I didn't think that this was an Esper because what the hell is even happening over here? It seems like he has two forms, but yet he is not a playable Esper. So I'm not sure, maybe he will come back in the future. But for the time being, I'm actually quite curious to know a little bit more about his lore and why he is currently being locked up over here. And clearly from the way that they are positioned, he is going to be a Shadow Union Esper, same as Fushi, who is also a Shadow Union, I think he's a researcher. And on the other hand, we have Valeria, who is going to be the MC of the current event. Aside from the standard events that we always have, we also have something called the Endless Nightmare, which we have had in the past. So it's very similar if you have played other games. This is going to be some kind of a labyrinth mode. You're just going from tile to tile to tile, fighting enemies, collecting stuff along the way. But is it going to be exciting? I am not super sure. These kind of content are usually very pastime and not much to think about. But hey, you know, we shall see. And then next, we obviously have the third phase of the Withering Flame here. From what we can tell from the Sunken Viper, it seems like the Sunken Viper does land seer debuffs. As you can see, this team here has seer debuffs. And they're using a hide as well, which makes me think that this Snake Viper does indeed inflict a lot of debuffs. I'm not super sure just how much just yet because they don't have any cleansers on their team. But they are using a Brewster here who has received this Snake Venom effect. Not sure what this is. It's a gold rim buff for some reason. So this is extremely puzzling, right? So Snake Venom, yet it's still a buff. So I'm not super sure. I think it's supposed to be a gold rim debuff that actually poisons you over time. This is my only explanation for what this is, because he attacked the boss, he landed a defense down, he increased the Corruptor Seed stacks, and yet he has this new buff called Snake Venom, which I don't think is going to be a buff at all. And that's basically it for 3.2.6. However, they did mention that they are going to throw out a slew of updates for 3.2.6, which is more pertaining towards Esper balancers. So I'm not sure why it wasn't specified over here. I'm not sure why this video had to be delayed until today. I thought there was going to be more, to be honest. But hey, I guess we'll only know more about the Esper balancers later on when they release the patch notes in about 6 hours from now. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's content. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for more Dislyte content. Now with that said, this has been Derry Free to Play, and as always, I will see you in the next video.